Just booba, yes. All we know is that it's possibly an archer with big booba.
Goshujin-sama, I mentioned this yesterday, but we have to know our enemy to defeat them. Investigating the campus with the eye of a sleuth every day will yield important clues. Once you enter the arena, you can't go back and investigate anything you missed, okay? People give things away when they talk, but they don't repeat themselves, so don't miss out. So make a habit of investigating campus and listening to others before entering the arena. I said a lot there, did you catch it all?
Understood.
I knew you were paying attention, Master. Let's go investigate. Wow, it looks like that smarmy little punk and the girl in red are going at it already. This might be a good chance to learn more about that jerk. Let's go.
I managed to track down Shinji. It looks like he's talking with someone right now. Have you been inside of the arena yet? Interesting place, isn't it? I thought it was amazing at first, but it's really pretty primitive. It's like an ocean pulled from a story. I even saw a master who managed to summon Armstrong. Oh, sorry, I was just messing with you. I dig the sea theme. Overall, the game's pretty well done.
What's this? You actually managed to summon a decent servant, then? Asia's premier hacker, Shinji Mato.
You know, I may have had to take crap from you in the past, but this time the winner is me. With her armada to back me up, I'm invincible. Nothing you can do will be able to even touch me.
Oh, you must be pretty confident to give out information about your servant to an enemy, Mato-kun.
That elegant voice can only be Rin Tosaka's. Only she can crush Shinji's pride with a single word. Shinji's face goes bright red as he suddenly realizes how big of a mistake he just made. Yeah, that's right. One-sided fights bore me, so think of this as a gift. But is it really? I might just be lying. You might want to forget what I just said.
That is true. A single word would never expose a servant's true name, after all. However, a class that controls an armada and is tied to a ship will thin out the candidates some. How will she attack? Bombardment or a frontal assault? It'll definitely be physical in nature.
Gah.
Well, I guess the only thing left for me to do is prepare a great many physical barriers.
Shinji's face goes from bright red to a terrifying shade of blue right before my eyes. Once you learn something about an enemy servant, you can begin to make plans to defeat them. If both sides are strong, but only one side plans, the result of the battle would be obvious. So that's what they mean by knowledge is power. I understand perfectly now.
Oh, and one more thing. I wonder if the invincible armada might be relevant to anything. I mean, others will start making references to that, right? Won't that just piss off your servant?
Servant Matrix Level 2! Well, whatever. Knowledge means nothing if you can't do anything with it. There's a good chance that you and I will never have to face each other. With that final pathetic attempt at a comeback, Shinji turns and starts walking away. And of course he's heading in my direction. As I wasn't hiding, Shinji sees me right off. You weren't there the entire time, were you? Were you? Well, it's not like you can stop the invincible my servant. Whatever, my victory is all but assured. Catch you later. Oh, and try not to disappoint me. Look at those sexy-ass thigh-high leather boots.
It seems that there are a great many masters who don't understand the stakes involved. I hate that little witch, but she's right about that punk not knowing how vital information is. But enough about his stupidity. Be sure that you search the arena and the campus for info. Remember, you can always count on my nose and ears to point you in the right direction.
Got it.
I'm so happy. For love and great justice, let's get a ton of information on our foe. Be sure to check every nook and cranny of the arena and campus so you don't miss anything. Also, there might be valuable information that's available only on certain days, so stay sharp. Ehehe.
Let's try the library. It's an information center.
I'm sure you know you can save your progress from the terminal menu, but I suggest you have multiple save files in case something comes up. Good masters prepare for death.
That's right, rotate your saves. Rotate your saves.
These shelves comprise the Japanese history section. It seems like learning about our nation's history has become somewhat of a fad as of late.
These shelves comprise the computer reference section. With the library getting a new computer, it seems like the books were moved here for easy access. These shelves comprise the Japanese... What's this? About the Invincible Armada. The name given to the Spanish Navy during what is known as the Age of Exploration. With over 100,000-ton ships and 65,000 crew members, it almost subjugated all of England. Through the might of its navy, Spain was seen as the kingdom on which the sun will never set. Wow, how convenient. So we know his servant is Spanish from the Age of Exploration. Invincible Armada, the name given to the Spanish naval forces during the period of history known as the Age of Discovery. These shelves comprise the religion and political science section. The titles of the books here are incredibly obtuse. Just the thought of reading one makes me drowsy. These shelves comprise of the art and design section. Judging by the bindings, there seem to be a number of different kinds of volumes available. Last Encore was good ideas implemented badly, in my opinion. These shelves are the music section. All of the books in this section focus on classical music and composers only. These shelves comprise the language studies section. There are a number of foreign language textbooks and novels available to the budding polyglot. These shelves comprise the cultural anthropology section. The titles of the books here are incomprehensible gibberish to the average person. These shelves comprise the literature section. Nice to see such an eclectic mix of books available without even a whiff of censorship. Legendary soul who wields dual pistols. I could see that being Dade Masamune. Tough question, man, but it's kind of fun to brainstorm all the possible answers. Masamune was a female.
A legendary soul who wields dual pistols? Well, that makes me think of... Billy the Kid? Calamity Jane? No, I'm sorry, that isn't right.
His servant doesn't look much like an Old West outlaw. But then what in the world could his servant's identity be? In any case, I have to return to my own investigation. I really don't know enough yet. I mean, she does have a massive mune, so... So technically... Don't worry, chat, Dade Masamune will never exist. Kodamine told me Classroom 2B was my private room. If I hold up my computer terminal, I can enter. When I raise the terminal to the knob, I hear a low hum, or maybe an incantation. The door opens. Look at my fox waifu.
私に何か話したいことがあれば、ここなら誰かに聞かれる心配もなさそうですね。
Caster seems to have a different take on this setup, but she's right in that we can talk freely here. If I need to talk with Caster for any reason, I should make it a point to come back here to do it. Let's speak.
模様替えはこんなところでしょうか。差し出がましくも私なりに手を加えさせていただきました。いかがです？妙語伝とまではいきませんが、それなりに雰囲気は出てますよね。多分に私の趣味が入っておりますが、そこはご主人様の寛大な心でドバッと受け流してください。さて、ここから先はご主人様の望むまま、解消のまま飾ってください。他人も羨む愛の巣になるよう、日々気を使ってあげてくださいね。
We must create the love nest. Tamamo demands love nest. This one of them hentai VNs? Totally. Ah, damn. No Tosaka today. Actually, do I have enough for that, gym uniform? I do! Increase Master's MP by 50. What do you think, chat? Some gym clothes? Let's do it. Why haven't we changed outfits? We should be in Bloomer. Oh, wait. We're male Hakuno. Has anyone explained to you how to use the information matrix yet? Cannot be stressed enough that obtaining information is key to victory. Yeah, I know. Back to the first floor.
ご主人様、お気をつけて。
Speed up. Should still be in bloomers. I do look forward to the remake, since it's going to change the combat system up and make it a little more dynamic. But remember, this is a PSP game, so they couldn't do a great deal with it and still have all the story content in the universe. Heal! We got MP for a reason. No NA extra CCC. I hope someday. I hope someday. The fan translation will finish eventually, Copium. Chat, you can copium all you want, but it'll never happen.
お見事でした、マスター。
Next day. Oh, look at her all curled up. Sleepy Tamamo. Keyword Invincible Armada continues. How invincible is your armada? Three days left to get ready to slap Shinji and his big-tittied servant. Walking through campus, I can see various NPCs who appear as busy students among the masters. Not only do the NPCs look slightly different, but their behavior seems a little off. Maybe it's their lack of a soul. To them, this battle is just a string of data variables. Within a small group of gathered masters, one person stands out like a sore thumb. Ah, there he is. And his servant, Saber.
Oh, it's you. So you qualified for the actual tournament as well. I believe that I remarked that we would meet again.
It's Leo. The force of his presence overwhelms his seemingly innocent appearance. Before, it felt like he was a wolf let loose in the chicken coop. Now I feel out of place. And he isn't alone. Behind him stands a shadowy figure radiating the same aura of strength. The figure is clad in armor and armed with a sword. His aura marks him as a servant.
Gawain ですか? あ、僕としたことが失念していました。
Kind of you to just tell us it's Gawain.
ガウェイン、挨拶を。
従者のガウェインと申します。以後お見知りおきを。どうか我が主の良き好敵手であらんことを。
As the armored figure nods in a greeting, an enigmatic smile forms on his lips. He's the exemplar of knighthood, and though a servant, has the same bearing as his master. Sir Gawain, one of the knights of the Round Table mentioned in the legends of King Arthur. It's said that his prowess rivaled King Arthur's, and his holy sword was equal in power to Excalibur. That was a lie. It's obvious that he is a saber-class servant. It won't be too hard to learn more about him. Maybe I'll even discover a weakness of his. I'm sure Leo is aware of how much information he's given me, but he seems unconcerned. It's obvious that he chooses not to concern himself with such things as subtlety or tactics. For him, if something is destined to be revealed, then so be it. From his point of view, his victory is all but assured. His superiority over others reinforced every day since he was born.
それでは失礼しますね。再会を祈っています。どうか悔いのない戦いを。
With a polite bow, Leo and his servant turn and depart, leaving me somewhat dumbfounded. Hey, Tosaka. So in case you're wondering, in terms of fate power rankings, Gawain has swordsmanship on par with King Arthur's, but not nearly the amount of magical power, especially with Excalibur. Excalibur wins that fight. Poor Galatane.
Leo? I knew one of the Harways would be here, but the scion of the family himself...
With that murmured comment, the murderous glare Rin shot at Leo was almost palpable.
The power of the Holy Grail. I guess the plutocrats of Europe see a threat in the Seraph. But still, to risk him... Oh well, what was borrowed on Earth will be repaid in heaven. Things just got more interesting, although my powers as a magus are far superior to his.
I get the feeling Leo has little concern for those like us. Without so much as saying hi, the now fired up Rin Tosaka almost seems to stomp away. I should spend some time looking into Gawain's background. I'll head to the library later. To the library! Knowledge is power. Oh, hey, Tosaka.
あら、
Ah, a pleasant evening to you. I trust you're doing well, all things considered. You'll never catch even a glimpse of victory if you insist on always running away. However, facing a foe you know nothing about is lunacy. In this war, information is everything. To defeat your opponent, learn all you can about them. Their class, skills, even their history. The more info you have, the easier it will be to create a plan and predict your opponent's actions. For now, why don't you go to the library? There's a treasure trove of information there.
Thanks!
I know how hard it is for you to show gratitude. That, and I could just be using you, right? Anyway, do your best.
I might learn a few things about Shinji's and Leo's servants. I should probably listen to her advice and go poke around the library. Library! Oh, hey, Shinji, what's up? Oh, look who the cat dragged in. I never expected to run into you. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm just messing with you. The library is the best place to find info. I know all about you, so I expect you to go all out against me. But enough about me. It looks like you're having a hell of a time finding the book you want. Unfortunately for you, I've thoughtfully taken every book about my servant and hid them. I thought you'd have more fun this way. I hid everything somewhere in the arena. I wonder if a weak sauce master like you will be able to find them. Aw man, this translation is a product of its time. The word weak sauce, haven't heard that one in a while. By the way, what does your servant want in return for helping you? Money, right? I knew it. Do your best while you still can. Well, see you around. Good luck. Hope you'll put up a little more of a fight the next time we meet in the arena. After all, you're starting to bore me. Remember Chaz games from the late 2000 aughts? Or was it early 2010s? Can't remember. Sup, Leo?
Hakuno Hakuno. Congratulations on making it into the main tournament. Your first opponent is Shinji Mato, I believe. Be cautious around him, as I hear his servant is powerful. Oh, it seems you don't fully accept that our previous school life was but a convenient farce. Let's see. Since fate has made us companions, perhaps I should explain things to you, shall I?
Oh, go ahead, Leo.
Let's get started. Do you know what a reality marble is? It's a thaumaturgical technique whereby one space is transformed into a completely different space. Some servants are able to generate reality marbles. As it takes a great deal of energy to sustain a reality marble, most last only for a few minutes. The school that housed prelims happened to be a reality marble generated by the Holy Grail. Besides the school as it appeared in the prelims, the current school, the arena, and the Colosseum are all individual reality marbles created by the incredible magic of the Holy Grail. To give you an idea of just how powerful the Holy Grail is, even the most advanced supercomputer couldn't sustain one reality marble this length of time. All the participants in the Holy Grail War had their memories wiped out upon entering. Then the Holy Grail's reality marble gave all the participants school personas to inhabit. Masters had a time limit of 4 days to realize that they had been tricked into playing a role. Potential masters had to pass that basic test to enter into the Holy Grail War. Although Tosaka seemed to shake off her yoke very quickly. By the way, Fujimura-sensei and Issei Ryudo aren't masters. They're NPCs with specific roles. The masters who did not break free of the fantasy were dealt death. Tragic, but the Holy Grail War itself is a lengthy process of culling the weak. A word of advice: learn all you can. I assure you the information will benefit you greatly later on.
Well, let's go take a look over here. About Gawain. One of the major knights mentioned in the Arthurian cycle and often thought to be King Arthur's nephew. Equal in skill to Lancelot, he served as an advisor to Arthur. He was at odds with Lancelot due to his slaying of both of Gawain's brothers. Due to his overwhelming nobility and youthful impetuousness, he placed his family ties above all else. It was Sir Gawain's hatred of Lancelot that eventually led to his and Arthur's eventual downfall. It was in the Battle of Camlan that Sir Gawain fell, slain by Sir Lancelot. So I guess he wasn't equal to Sir Lancelot, was he? If he died like a bitch. The Moon Cell is making use of the Holy Grail to provide the power for all of this stuff. Okay, you know what we need to do? We need to lewd Castor again. Let's do it. Make sure we do this on a daily basis. After exploring the Academy grounds, we returned to the private room assigned to us. Even though this room is probably the only safe area in the place, I can't bring myself to relax. This bloodbath known as the Holy Grail War, me being recognized as a magus despite my amnesia, and being given a servant who's capricious at best. I get it, my nervousness isn't being caused by confusion, but comes from the fact that I'm the only sane person present in this madhouse. This was back when Tamamo sounded a little more like Kuro. What do I do now? If Rin Tosaka is right, the only way to leave this place is to win the Grail. But I'm not nearly strong enough to do that. The only way to survive, to not die, is to take down opposing masters one by one until only I... The voice coming from beside me snaps me out of my black study. On a platform made from several desks sits my servant in an uncharacteristically demure manner.
飼育タイムはそこまでです。今のご主人様は弱々な状態なんですから、悩んでもいいことなんて一つもありません。弱り目にたたり目、泣きっ面に蜂、年上の女房は七に入れても即ゲットと申します。ですので、ここは一つ無理にでも上げていかないと。お一人で悩まれるのは辛いですよ、マスター。
It's funny, but Castor doesn't seem annoyed at her pitiful master. Rather, she's trying to cheer up someone she sees as a rather depressed noble. While I truly appreciate her attempts at cheering me up, her metaphors definitely need some work. Again, remembers Fate Triple C having Gilgamesh as a servant, where instead of cheering you up, he instead calls you even more worthless than before.
やっと笑ってくれましたね。ねえご主人様、せっかくお部屋をいただいたことですし、ここは改めて自己紹介をいたしませんか？
I have to credit Castor's smile with easing my considerable stress. Also, hearing her suggestion of more detailed introductions is a pretty good idea. When I made the choice to have Castor as my servant, there wasn't a whole lot of time to get acquainted.
はい、それでは私の方からご挨拶をば。 私の神名は諸事情 Z 的な規制などによって明かせませんが、それはもう由緒正しい、自分でもどうかと思うぐらい霊剣新たかな狐耳のお手伝いさんです。どうぞ気兼ねなくキャスターとお呼びしてくださいね。
Yes, yes, of course, and there's definitely nothing in the game that spoiled your name.
でもおまえとか気安く呼んでくださった方が嬉しいんですけど、私ったら言っちゃった。
Was that last part supposed to be a joke? It didn't really sound like one. I wonder, is Castor really this ditzy, or is it just a facade? Well, either way, I need to stay on my toes. But disregarding all of that for the moment, what do you mean by T regulations? What are T regulations? By the way, if you're a girl during this, if you're Fem MC, you have a choice to be like, I'm a girl, you know, and then she'll be like, I don't care. Let's totally, you know, kiss. Mwah.
まず余計なこと口走った。Z 的な規制というのはですね、エロエロなことをしちゃってもいいんだぜという意味です、きっと。
Certain kinds of naughty acts, you say?
でも私は空気が読めるので、そういうのは自粛中ってことで一つ。ご主人様もあまり女の子の過去とか詮索しちゃダメですよ。
While her enigmatic smile gives away nothing, the fact that her ears are totally stiff seems to be a subtle warning to drop the subject. In the face of Castor's ominous silence, a slight nod of agreement is the only answer I dare give.
はい、物分かりのいいご主人様で嬉しいです。まあ、エロエロなのは R で、Z まで行くと人体をこう
Go on.
させたり爆発させたりコロコロしちゃうことなんですけどね。次はマスターの番ですね。記憶が曖昧でも分かる範囲でこうドーンとかましちゃってください。
While I'd love to tell her something about me, I can't really recall a single thing about my past. All I know for sure is my name and that I'm a student. Memories of my family, my friends, even my dreams for the future are all clouded over.
気にしない気にしない。ドンマイですよマスター。記憶なんてなくても困らないし、何かの拍子でサクッと戻ってくるものです。っていうか、戻ってもいい記憶だって保証もないし、むしろ戻らない方がいいことだってあるような、ないような。
I'm probably imagining it, but Castor sounded slightly dejected just now. It's almost as if I somehow unintentionally blew off her attempts at encouragement.
わかりました。過去花はまたの機会に取っておくとしましょう。戦いも恋愛も前向きが一番です。と、そろそろ時間ですね。いつまでも話していたいところですが、ご主人様にとってこれは初陣。休憩はほどほどにして決戦への準備にかかりましょうか。楽しい話はあの生意気なワカメ頭を懲らしめた後ということで。
Aww, they didn't translate it properly. She called him wakame, as in seaweed head. I love that insult for Shinji. It's one of my favorites. Castor gives me a mischievous grin. It's not like it affected me or anything, but I do feel better now. Right now, I need to focus on surviving because if I die, Castor will be forced to share my fate. I'd never forgive myself if I let that happen to her, especially after all she's tried to do for me. Yay, we had a good moment with Castor. Who could this mysterious Castor be? Chat. I sure do wonder who this mysterious Castor could be. Luckily, there's nothing in the game that possibly tells you what her name is and spoils it. Unfortunately for Tamamo no Mae. Oops. Oops. Forgot how different Chiwa Saito sounded here? Yeah, her voice is much closer to Chloe's from Prisma Ilya for original Tamamo voice acting. Taiga!
Ah, my beloved kendo sword. You actually found it. Thank you. By the way, I hate to ask you for another favor, but... Hakuno-kun, do you think you can do your lovely teacher one more teensy favor?
Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, thank you. Truth be known, I really need a tangerine stat. There should be a tangerine on the second floor of the arena. If you could get it for me before the end of the first round, I'd be ecstatic. If you manage to get it, I'll give you a fabulous decoration for your private room. Good luck.
Gotta get this woman in orange. Yorokobe Shonen. You already have a cipher key. Most excellent. You'll soon get the other one at this rate. The second floor is where you will find the secondary trigger. Head to the arena. You should be able to go to a new floor. I've said my piece. Oh, I almost forgot to ask, have you set foot in the chapel yet? The system's jurisdiction doesn't penetrate that far, but you can strengthen your servant there. Well, I have said my piece. Go out and slaughter to your heart's content.
Yay, slaughter.
I love slaughter. Whoops, that's the wrong way. The second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. The second key has been created. I need to get it before the battle 3 days from now. Yorokobe Shonen. Kimi no nagai wa youyaku kana. Whoa. Alright. Let's head to the chapel. I push open the heavy door to the chapel and go inside, where it is dark and eerily silent. I get the strange feeling that this place is completely cut off from the rest of the world. There's no one in the pews. As I get used to the dim light, a flash of colors hurts my eyes. Those two women, they don't act like sisters. And why are they here anyway? Aw, yeah. There they are, chat. It's Aoko! From the critically acclaimed other Type Moon visual novel. That's right, chat. Tsukihime. Oh, wait, I mean the other one. Hey there, welcome to the chapel. You here to perform an alteration of the soul? Ah, you're that? What was it again? Odd, I can't remember the last time I forgot something. Well, it's not like the details matter. And the more test subjects, the better, I always say. Who? Oh, come on, chat. You know who Aoko is. After all, everyone's played Maho Tsukai no Yoru, right? And she's even in her redshift form. Oh, totally. Don't worry, you'll see her in Melty Blood. You'll be fine. Welcome to the Eden of the East. I assume you're here for the Alteration of the Soul. Alteration of the Soul? What is that supposed to mean? Realizing I have no clue as to how to answer, she continues talking. You don't know what the Alteration of the Soul is, but you came here anyway. Amateur. Alteration of the Soul? What is it, you ask? Simply put, you link your soul to your servant. When a master's rank increases, we can strengthen that link. And that's done by hacking into each soul and choosing what to improve. And in Alteration of the Soul, you can improve your servant's stats by using the skill points earned when leveling up. In addition, once a certain number of skill points, SP, is used, your servant will acquire powerful special skills. Be sure to strengthen your servant before each elimination battle. Luck-only build. No, chat. No. Bad, chat. Bad, bad, bad.
Well, it's like my sister said. My job is to perform alterations made possible by various events.
Sister? Are these two really related? I was about to ask if they were really sisters, but a sudden wave of hatred from the two stops me.
You get the gist of it, right? If you want to do an alteration of the soul, let me know. As for that creature over there, she's totally useless. Like 8 track tapes. Or the C:/ prompt.
Damn.
And you're lower than dirt. Don't screw up or the moon cell will come down on you. Again. How many times do I have to tell you that the master was at fault that time? They specifically told me to do quasi-legal alterations, so I added a few extra skills. Laugh now, but it wouldn't be funny to the one who lost because of your towering incompetence. Listen well, boy, if you value your life, do not put any trust in that thing's abilities. If I were you, I'd stick to regaining the spiritual statuses your servant might have lost.
So, chat, this is where we can begin raising our servant.
Well then, what do you say we try an alteration right now?
Yes. Alright, this is where we get to change skills. So, because Tamamo is so grossly weak in the early game, it's actually not a bad idea for us to go ahead and just raise some strength and defense early on. So, raise damage done to enemies, lowers damage done by enemies, stabilizes damage stats, raises skill speed. Raises magic ability, lowers damage from magic, and finally raises critical hit rate and defense when in jeopardy. So, very simply, because we are Tamamo, we want to make sure magic is very big. But because we don't really get many spells early on, we're going to get this curse early on for Fiery Heaven, which is some decent magic damage. It's a good spell. It's a good spell. But it's not going to be nearly everything we need. So it's best for the early game for us to get a little strength and defense. Just a bit. Look at that. Once you raise it, look how fast it goes up to a D. Honestly, I think this would be good to start at. This would be a good thing for us to do. Yeah, so we're going to do a little strength and defense early on Tamamo, and the build is going to be magic. How much magic, you may ask? The answer is yes. Yes, magic. We're going to have so much magic, you aren't even going to believe the damage she's going to do. It'll be great eventually. But early on, we need some strength and defense so we don't get murdered, and we can murder a little bit easily in the first week or two. The power! Unlimited power! Alright, we now have Fiery Heaven.
おめでとうございます。ご主人様。また一つスキルを取り戻しました。きっついバトルも少しは楽になりましょう。
Yay!
What now? Need another alteration? I'd love to, but nah, we're good. Hey chat, guess what? Ayaya got him. There's something going on in the garden. When I go to look, I see Shinji causing trouble again. So to give you an idea of the differences here, if we started with Nero, I believe her starting strength is like D to C. It's good starting stats. Her strength and defense starting stats are really good. So, Nero would just absolutely stomp her way through the early game with no trouble whatsoever. Alright, anyway, continuing. There's something going on in the garden. When I go to look, I see Shinji causing trouble again. It appears Shinji is being thrown out of the chapel after angering that old man. Hey, look, chat! Everything is this man's fault. Everything. Sorry, my bad. I'm an atheist, swear to God. I have always believed that the Japanese were polite. I guess I was misled. Leave this place at once. The gates of heaven will remain closed to the unbeliever. It appears that in your haste to learn how to fight, you forgot to learn dignity and respect. I really hate old geezers like you, always talking down on me. When it comes time to fight, you can bet your ass I'll be teaching you a thing or two. Is that the kaleidoscope guy? That is Zelrich, yes. Everything is his fault. Never forget, everything is his fault. Anything bad that ever happens is because of him. Blame everything on him. Alright, good. Well done. That's all the lore you need to know for that character. This is the arena. Let's head to the second floor. Time for some new enemies. Can you blame him for your shit kaleidoscope drop rate? Oh, definitely, especially that. Greed and lust combine to burst into brilliance and lead onward to the sepulture of the sea.
I can feel their presence close by, Master. That sense of death. It sends shivers down my tail. It'd be a real pain in my tail if they caught us as we returned to campus, so let's just deal with them now. Master, we should try to find that book that idiot sea slug hid around here before he finds us.
Time to hunt for a tangerine. Dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. Well, now that Caster has some strength in her, she's going to take care of the enemies, like, 3 times as fast as she did before. Oh. Wait. I did all the wrong things. I meant to break everything. Whoops. We're fine, we're fine. Chat, don't make fun of me because I'm a dummy. Don't make fun of me just because I'm dumb. Look at that, 41 damage. She was dealing 11 damage to this thing before the power-up. Oh, if we were Nero, Nero would be doing that much damage without a power-up. I can't go that way. Oh well. Guess we go this way. Bam. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Hey, new enemy type.
適当にやっちゃいましょう。いきますね。
Yeah, let's try this.
見てください。
Nope. Big guards on the Viper. Ow, the critical.
Sa, もっといい声で泣いてもらいましょう。 いきますよ。
Oh no. The damage.
存分に恨んでくださいましな。なんか楽しくなってきましたね、マスター。
What did we find? Activate the switch. Yay! Press the button. We've unlocked the door.
感謝感謝。でもたまには油揚げとか食べたいな。
Here, have more health.
なんかいいですね、こういうの。
Just keep throwing powder at her.
でもたまには油揚げとか食べたいな。
Kansha suru. Hey, look, that's an item. And we're in.
こう中身を見るまでのドキドキ感がたまんないっていうか。
Nice hidden door there, game. But too bad for you, I'm a genius. What's this? More hidden rooms? Not very hidden when it's the only path forward. B!
勝つのはご主人様に決まってますけどね。いきますね。
B!
ご苦労様開始です。
Be yourself, chat.
さあ、もっといい声で泣いてもらいましょう。頑張り。存分に恨んでくださいまし。レベルアップなんて、もうご主人様のイケメン。
Ah, she called us an ikemen. Handsome. Cool. Sexy. Etc.
こんなの朝ごはん前です。いきますね。
Oh, hey, look! Break! Curse Fiery Heaven inflicts magic damage and stun against break. Oh, wow. Let's see how that looks, shall we?
いきますよ。よく燃えますね。
Kaboom! It's a better attack? Much better attack.
存分に恨んでくださいましね。
A much, much, much better attack.
ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
Because stun guarantees that your next move is going to be bonus effective.
頑張りますね。
Stun is always good. Is this accurate? Let me see this.
ご苦労様。乗ってきた。はい、お粗末様でした。
Well, I mean, I guess if you like feet, then yeah. You're a feet person. Chad, are you a feet person? B.
勝つのはご主人様に決まってますけどね。
Learning skills of caster is such a big jump in damage that it's kind of silly. It's almost like she's a caster or something.
頑張ります。
Almost like she's a caster or something.
楽しくなってきましたね、マスター。
Obtained 1,000 power points. Climb, climb, climb. I really hope Fate Extra Remake does get an NA release since the Tsukihime remake didn't. Uh-oh. That's a spooky one. Eat this powder.
まだまだ頑張りますね。
Eat more powder.
感謝感謝。でもたまには油揚げとか食べたい。こんなの朝ごはん前です。
Behold the curse of the fiery heaven. Da-da-da-da-da.
頑張りますね。炎天よ、走れ。
Bakum! Ah, damn. Oh my god, 81 damage.
100里を行く者は90
Okay.
を
It should be
マスター。
break, attack, guard, break, attack, guard was the pattern it used.
頑張りますね。存分に恨んでください。サクッと次に行きましょう。
Is that not Zelrich? Ah, sorry, my bad. Look, they look exactly the freaking same. Hey, look, a boat. Heal.
まだまだ頑張りますね。
Reminder, we have to make sure we get Taiga's special item in here before we leave. She wants a tangerine.
こんなの朝ごはん前です。
Break them all.
バリバリ呪うぞ。聞いてください。
Looks like guard break, guard break, guard break is what the Viper does. Thought so.
負ける気がしません。見ていてください。 存分に恨んでくださいましね。尻尾汚れちゃいました。
Another fork in the road. Let's go straight. See where this leads. Probably leads into victory. Oh, it leads into...
Master, there's a hidden passageway here. The smell of treasure is definitely in the air. Let's go. Presence of a treasure chest confirmed, my dear master. That spineless jellyfish probably would love to hide something in a place like this. Let's investigate.
A faded journal. There it is. The book that Shinji was so desperate to keep hidden appears to be some sort of diary written on sheaves of parchment. It's so old that the ink has begun to fade, but I'm able to read the name of a ship, the Golden Hind, the names of several islands, and the partial manifests of hijacked ships. This must be the ship's log of a pirate that sailed the high seas. It must have been constructed with a fairly powerful program since Shinji was obviously unable to delete the folder and had to hide it here.
Wow, it's like the scoop of the century. Although the fact her true name is unreadable makes me a sad vixen. But there's a lot to be learned from this little missive. We've done it, Goshujin-sama.
Damn, I didn't expect you to find it so easily, Hakuno. And I went through all the trouble of bringing it down here. Oh well, I'll just have to take it back now.
レアアイテムゲットです
Rare item.
We've also got a Saint's Monocle. Let's see about that Saint's Monocle. Display opponent's information. Wow, that's pretty nice. Do we replace the gym clothes? Our MP meter goes down by 20, but opponent's information is very useful. There, we have a monocle and a scarf on. We're completely naked except for a monocle and a scarf now. Push the button. Can you kill Shinji in this game?
Maybe. Possibly.
適当にやっちゃいましょう バリバリ呪うぞお疲れ様経験値をありがとうございます
Oh no, it's a dead end. Well, time to go back up. You must be getting really desperate if you're searching for it in a place like this. Anyway, too bad for you. You came all this way just for me to take that book away from you.
問題なしです
Oh, it's that little punk. The divine hammer, the punishment of heaven, come forth to dispense justice. As a figure of divine authority, allow me to show you how potentially lethal leaking information can be.
Based on your information matrix's level, you will be able to see more of your opponent's chosen actions. Be sure to use the information to devise a plan.
前のようにはいきません
いいさ実力の差を見せてやるよ
Shinji, I've read your book, bitch. It's too late.
手の内一つ見破りました
I've already read your book, Shinji. 3,000 health is a bit much to chew through. Skill! Oh no, the culverin cannons! Ah! Lots of guarding and counterattacking going on, eh?
言い訳考えといてな
Alright, here, let's go ahead and heal real quick. Guard. Okay, first we guard, then we will do a heal. Lost luck 64. We've been hacked. Strength down. Alright, we'll be fine for the rest of this.
100里を行く者は90をですよマスター
Code cast. Shock! Stun! Oh no! Ow! Ow, ow, ow! No way. How could I possibly get hurt? Don't start getting cocky now. And anyway, the Seraph is watching. I'm gonna win in the end.
Huh? That little twerp is really the lowest form of plankton. But I did get something of value from our fight. First off, I can say with supreme confidence that book is a ship's log. Oh yeah, and about that ship's battery that servant just used in our fight. If she's that skilled in using vehicles in her favor, then that means she must be a rider.
Servant info obtained.
Now that we've tracked down the book Shrimp Boy tried to hide, it's okay to go back now. Unless you want to keep going and try to find the trigger today. I vote for going back and resting, though.
Don't worry, we're gonna go ahead and heal.
なんかいいですね、こういうの。
Oh, hold on, let's check the Matrix. Rider, the Invincible Armada, and the Logbook. The sailing logs of a renowned explorer who successfully circumnavigated the globe. The logs themselves are illegible, with pages cracked and flaking. However, it seems that the author of these logs was a ship's captain who made their name as both an adventurer and fleet commander. Who could it be? Anti-Magic D. Cancels single-action spells. It also bestows magical resistance equal to that normally provided by a physical talisman such as an amulet. Bum bum bada bum 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 ba-dum, bum bum. Easy.
ご主人様ったら天才かも。サクッと次に行きましょう。
She called us a genius. Yay! We're smart.
Chat, we smart.
参ります。見ていてください。ご苦労様。
Level up!
ご主人様のイケメン。こんなの朝ごはん前です。参ります。頑張りますね。
Hey, Nightmane, what's up?
天才かも。尻尾汚れちゃいました。
What's up here? It's nothing. By the way, don't expect me to memorize the layout of all these dungeons. There is like a 0% chance of me memorizing the layout of these dungeons, I'm telling you that much. Let's just attack our way through. Speed up.
に恨んでくださいまし。時間の無駄でしたね。
I got a tangerine! Yay, chat, now we can feed the taiga.
行きますね。バリバリ。存分に恨んでくださいましね。お疲れ様。経験値をありがとうございます。
Nothing in that corner, right? No, okay.
We can feed the taiga, chat.
Ah, shoot. What was his,
こんなの朝参ります。
should be that.
頑張りますね。聞いてください。
Oh, no! Owie. These guys hurt.
主人様、ファイト。
Ugh. Go ahead and cast a heal here. Big heal. There we go. What do we have here? It's an Exorcist Blade. Let's see what it does. Master's MP increased by 15 damage and stun versus enemy skill. With the hack ability. I'm gonna keep my monocle. Level 8. What have we here? The other trigger. Trigger code beta.
Triggers Ghetto! Or cipher keys? Why do they have two names anyway? If we want to ensure we find the triggers in the future, we'd better thoroughly scour the arena.
Bachiri. Let's kill this nerd and be on our way. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, look at that. Alright. Is Triple C translated yet? No. Not that I know of.
I was ready to annihilate that jerk, but he's still hiding something. If we can find more information in the future, we'll have more to act on. Scour the school, master.
We've learned more about his rider, and that she is a rider. She can ride this dick. Alright, let's look around the school. As I said before, every day we must make sure to loot the fluffy Tamamo in our room. We were given the ability to choose our servant between Nero, Tamamo, and Emiya. Chat wanted Tamamo. They chose hard mode. Because Tamamo's early game is really, really, really weak. But that's fine. I'm a master baiter. I mean, a master at baiting. That's what I meant, yes. I don't think there's anyone to talk to today, is there? I don't think so. We're gonna hit the chapel real quick. I want to make life even easier on us by leveling Tamamo's strength up a little more. Get it to D, and then get her defense to D, and then once that's done, we will be good to go.
ご主人様からの魔力を感じます。この言葉には表せない経験値的なもの。
Oh. Give Tamamo the D. Alright, once her strength and defense are at D, chat, it's time to just maximize magic, by the way. I'm getting her strength and defense to D, maybe pumping a point in there now and again, and then it's magic all the way, baby. We're gonna incinerate the universe. Alright, let's go. Nani? Okay, this is that day. The moment I tried to enter the arena, it felt like I ran into a wall and was flung backwards. It seems someone has put up a barrier.
Hold up there, Master. Someone put a barrier up here.
Yeah, I know.
I can only think of one person degenerate enough to do something so cheap.
Hey there! It looks like you've been hitting the arena pretty hard. You toughen up yet? I was bored, so I decided to set up a few little surprises here and there. My bad. I'm actually doing bottom-feeding masters like Hakuno-kun a favor. The arena's a dangerous place. But if you must enter the arena, you'll need to track down the 2 magic sigils I set. However, once you make it into the arena, I'll crush you like a cockroach. Show up if you dare. See you later. Oh, and where are the magic sigils, you ask? Find them yourself, loser.
What a pain in the tail! Master, I'm going to put a death curse on that annoying insect. I'll apologize for killing someone outside of the arena later. Once we find those sigils, the barrier should disappear. I guess he's just stalling for time. We need to find the 2 locations he said to set the sigils. It shouldn't be too hard.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I remember one of those spots. Should be literally his desk. Because he's a genius like that. Let's see. Oh, look. There it is. Not even an attempt to hide it. 1 sigil down.
Master, I found one. Wow, this magic sigil's a joke. I could erase it with a flick of my tail. Oh, Master, have you ever given any thought to pressing square at all? Pressing it will bring up a list of places you can travel to without any effort on your part.
Fast travel. Alright, as for the other place, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, hey.
Ara, did he manage to do that to you? It seems your reputation is grossly inflated.
What? I threw that fight on purpose. I thought I'd throw them a bone. My servant will blow them full of holes soon enough.
Oh, how thoughtful of you. I take it the defeated look on your face is an act then. You suck.
The power of my rider's culverin is unrivaled. It can rip anyone to shreds in an instant.
A culverin, you say? It certainly must be strong. Your precious embodiment of evil, that is.
When it comes time for us to fight, it'll be way too late to beg for mercy.
Unfortunately, I don't believe that we'll ever get the chance to face one another.
Man, Shinji is not very good at keeping secrets. Well, they were outside the library, so let's check the library. Let's see, question mark. About the Golden Hind. A 16th century English galleon. Originally named Pelican, the ship's name was changed to reflect the crest of its chief benefactor. Many accounts place it at the location of a number of raids against Spanish shipping interests. Yes, quite. We have learned more about the Golden Hind. Wow. Okay, maybe the nurse's office might have the other sigil. I think that's it. Oh, well, look at that. It's on the door. Good hiding spot, Shinji. One of the sigils used to make the barrier has been deleted.
Alright, we finally got rid of those pesky magic sigils. Master, you really are the greatest. Wait a sec, that little punk's human, but he still pulled off that trap in the Seraph. How?
Hi, Sakura. Only talking about healing, surprise. Oh well, you'll get more personality eventually. Am I supposed to talk to students for info? Yeah, but the only ones worth talking to are the ones with a bubble over their head. Any other students? Not really worth your time. Although when you're trying to track something down, like with Shinji's thing there, then that would have been fine to talk to other people. Oh no, if you lose in a servant battle, you die. Your data gets deleted, your data being your soul. Hi, Ronnie.
I must find the one my professor spoke of.
Ah, we'll get more info on you later. Tosaka, you up here today? No toe sucking for me. Whoops, wrong way. They got here faster than I expected. But all that means is they didn't collect much treasure. Treasure? Wide peepo happy. Alright, let's run through here and kill everything. Oh, Tamamo does the damage now, baby. Tamamo feels like Nero now. After the level ups. Good, good. Look at that, 53 damage. Remember when we were doing 11? Ah, the good days. How the hell do you make friends? If you mean Shinji, through people being very nice to him. Okay, yeah, that's also. Through people giving him the charity of their company, basically. Okay. Oh, someday we're just going to be one-shotting stuff. With Tamamo, trust me. Someday we're just gonna start one-shotting things. That's how Tamamo rolls. It just takes a lot of effort to get there.
勝つのはご主人様。参ります。見ていて。恨んでくださいしね。
Ooh, that's the big XP, baby.
ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
Lightning, stop asking for spoilers in the story.
勝つのはご参ります。
No spoilers. Should be attack, guard, break, attack, guard, break. Maybe I got it backwards. It was guard, attack, break.
もうご主人様のイケメン。
Another level up. Spiritron hackers, the real version of themselves. Basically, here's what happens. The Magus uses their soul as a catalyst to insert it into the program itself.
参ります。
They are literally ripping the souls out of themselves and putting it into the program.
頑張りますね。
Oh wait, what am I doing? Being dumb.
時間の無駄でしたね。
So yes, the punishment for losing is death because of that. The destruction of the soul, basically. So essentially what happens is your soul doesn't return to its vessel and the body will have nothing to operate it. That's how it works.
さすが序の口。もうほとんど回っちゃいましたね。そろそろ帰ります？
If you die in the video game, you die in real life. Yes, that's actually literally how it works. Listen, Tamamo, we need to grind.
楽しくなってきましたね、マスター。
Master?
参ります。お疲れ様。経験値をありがとうございます。
Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm against the different enemy. I'm being super dumb. Super duper dumb there. My brain stopped working. I was like, why is this not working? And then the answer revealed to me was because I'm dumb. But hey, I realized it's okay.
参ります。
But why attack be red pattern? There, we need to kill more of these boys.
頑張りますね。恨んでくださいましね。
More cluster horns because they're worth the most XP. More.
勝つのは お
More!
はないと言いますか。に決まっ楽しくなってきましたね、マスター。
Alright. A nice healthy trip through here for some XP.
で
And
はでは
we even leveled up
こ
again.
こまでということで
Trust me, chat, things are looking really easy right now, but once the servant fight comes, it's gonna be a little tougher.
You can't fool me with cheap tricks. He won't be the only master to set up obstacles like that around the arena. But as long as you're with me, Master, I'll knock down all the obstacles in your way. Ah, the prep period ends tomorrow. If you don't have your cipher keys, remember to get them tomorrow.
Already done. And we have to give our tangerine to Taiga so that we can get some furniture in here. Maybe we can get a bed.